can't push each other around this racetrack, but you will see them bump. They will get up to the car in front of them and bump them.
And we showed you the highlights of Talladega where Tyler Reddick did such a masterful job of blocking both lanes. That's him in that gray and orange number 2 at the front of the field, gray and yellow number 2. He's doing another nice job blocking the top when he gets a run, moving to the bottom in the corners, now back up to the top, blocking that 16 of Ross Chastain.
And I think that's interesting that Ross Chastain is there now. We're going to find out early how aggressive Ross Chastain is going to be. He said he was going to be aggressive in this race. Right now, he's trying to get by that 2 to take the lead.
He knows nothing else. That's who Ross Chastain is. He's going to be aggressive. That's who he is. That's what makes him a good race car driver. And you're given permission here, too, Steve, I think, to be ultra-aggressive. Look at that block by Reddick.
Lap 2, just to be clear, just finished lap 2. Lap 3, racing like it is a green-white checker finish.
And remember, at this racetrack, the spotters are so important. Let's listen in to Tyler Reddick's spotter in the number 2.
Back up to the top, 20 pushed him out. Up and grab the 20, up and grab the 20. Back down half on entry, 20's clear, come here. 2x2, 1 back behind him. Drag a little bit there, it's 3/4. Stay wide back into here, back up to the top to grab the 20 here on exit. They're 2x2 half back, 20 still pushing. Bottom is still clear by 3/4. Still even in here, 3/4 back. Stay bottom for now. Still 3/4 back, 2x2. 16 is the closest to you. He is now clearing him here. 20 just got back outside of his quarter. Half back. 20's going to get momentum here and exit. They're locked together on the bottom lane, half back. Still stay bottom, come up half and protect that middle lane right there. Coming up to you now, keep the 16, 10 with you. Inside quarter, don't come down. You can come down to the 16 on entry. 1 back to your help.
New leader.
Still inside.
And Colleague Racing looking very strong early in this race. Ross Chastain, A.J. Allmendinger fighting for the top spot. Allmendinger just in front of Chastain as they cross the stripe.
On a huge mistake by Reddick, letting the 20 get to his outside, Jeff. You saw it coming. I saw you pointing. He's going to lose a ton of spots.
Yeah, he's stuck in the middle now. Nobody's going to want to go with him right now this early in the race. You want to stay away from that middle. Look at Briscoe trying to go underneath Bell. And that's why you block. That right there is an example. If you don't block, that's what happens to you. So you saw Reddick. You got a little complacent. They popped him in the middle. There he goes to the back.
Here comes the one of Michael Annett, that red, white, and blue paint scheme. And we continue to watch Tyler Reddick fall all the way back in the field. And now once again side by side for the lead. Here comes Michael Annett on the inside, trying to catch up to that 10 of A.J. Allmendinger. Allmendinger has a little help from the 16. Ross Chastain behind him.
We weren't the only ones that saw that mistake made by the 2. Every spotter saw it. Every crew chief spotted. I'm going to be on my radio, Jeff, letting you know, listen, it's minus 15, minus 20 spots if you get caught in the middle.
Reddick has dropped all the way back to 21st. He was leading this race and now running 21st in this field.
Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. Look how close that is.
Bell in the 20, Briscoe in the 98.
This is the move right here. You see the 20 jump to the outside of the 2 of Tyler Reddick. Jeff, I know they're trying to block all those lanes, but as a race car driver, if you're in the top, you cannot be put in the middle. You have to block that high side.
It's just tough. You know, you block. There's times you just don't feel like you can block, right? If you do block, you're afraid you're going to get in a wreck. But you know, Matt Colleague, the owner of that 10 and that 16 car in the outside lane, this is exactly what he envisioned. He wanted more cars on the racetrack to give him a better chance to win this race, and that's why, to have your cars working together. His other car, the 11, on the bottom of the racetrack in about 6th place, he wants them to get lined up if they can possibly do that.
Jeff, you mentioned the penalty of what happened to Tyler Reddick a moment ago, and Rick, you counted the spots correctly. Minus 20 after that move when he got shuffled to the back. He's gained 2 since then, but Derek Nealon, the spotter, is also the spotter for Kyle Larson in the Cup Series, very calmly talking to his very aggressive young driver, saying, hey, don't let it rattle you. You need to be patient from here back. You don't have to gain it all at once. Steve, that's important. That coach up top, that spotter.
Yeah, I would be reminding him of the coaching, though, because I saw the 2-3 wide to the outside of, I think that's the 23 of maybe John Hunter Nemechek. What makes that nerve-wracking to me is, does the 23 know you're there? You heard it. Only 8 laps into this race, you have a fast car. As you see now, those Colleague Racing teammates side by side with A.J.
mistake? Are they not working together? We're about to find out. 23 to go in stage one from Daytona. Ross Chastain, AJ Allmendinger working together up front here at Daytona.